take a good hard look. It's gonna be the last time. We're gonna have a blank space here. Woo. Go. It's not even 6 a.m. We have a saying. We say, Grand Rising. It's too early for this shit. All right, we are off. Senor Royce to the bodybuilding vegan mobile. Let's get on the road. We got a 2-hour drive heading back to Gainesville. We are, Royce is taking me so that I can get to the dentist before 9 a.m. Hopefully there's zero traffic. And then it's off to get this head tattooed. All right, first rest stop, Senor Royce. Needed to use the bathroom, and I will always take the chance whenever I can. Oh, look at that, got the moon in the background. We're about an hour out. I have just been working the whole time, but I'm gonna go ahead and record something when we get back in the car. Get Royce on the camera, introduce him to y'all, and hopefully get to this tooth appointment on time. This is Royce. 51, okay, it is a little chilly. And if you're in Florida, go ahead and just realize that the humidity makes everything worse. And I don't mean this from a super negative standpoint, but I'm just being honest. When it's hot and it's humid, it feels hotter. When it's cold and it's humid, it feels colder. 30 in Florida is cold. 30 in Colorado, that ain't shit. Anyways, wanted to take a moment to introduce Royce. I know y'all have seen him in the training videos. He is a great driver because this guy's not looking and just about backed into us. He's been in my life for, I don't know, like a month now? Maybe not quite. I don't know, man. The time flies. When did you get here? What month are we in? Today's March 29th. I think you got here like early March, right? So it's not even been a month. It feels like a lifetime. My life has been just moving at a million freaking miles an hour. That's kind of cool. Remember how I said there was a moon out there? I was showing a moon on my phone. Anyways, I don't think I have ADHD. I just think my brain is like a car that's just like bouncing off the red line. It's always doing a little too much. You see, I'm not even forming a coherent statement or anything. I'm also up early. Like, it's 7:25. We've been up for over an hour, and I normally wake up at 7:30 and then snooze until 8, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm hungrier than normal, because normally I'm not even hungry because I'm not awake. And yeah. Anyways, I'm doing my best, all right? I'm trying to vlog the crap out of today. And I wanted to take a moment to talk about Royce, and I have not even done that yet. So, backstory on Royce. I went to the Vegan Health and Fitness Expo, I think it was like April 28th, so almost exactly a year ago. Like 11 months to the day, almost. And I met this man one time. Now, he does have a very memorable voice, though he chooses to use it sparingly. I don't think, have you said a word since I've started this?
I think I have.
Okay, we got a couple words. He was just so kind at that event, and in a weird, funny world of opportunity, I was coordinating with Sean for an event, the Vegan Block Party in Orlando, and Sean really needed a volunteer and asked if I knew anybody in Orlando. I was like, I don't know anybody. And then I saw Royce make a post with Tori Washington, vegan pro bodybuilder. Yeah, and I was like, dude, are you coming to the Vegan Block Party? And he's like, well, I need a ride, but I wasn't planning on it, but if I can get a ride, I'll go. And if you're gonna be there, I'm gonna try. And I was like, oh man, I'd love to see you. I'll buy you a shirt. And next day I get on the call with Sean to get planning for this. He's like, I found my volunteer. I said, oh really? He said, do you happen to know Royce? And I was like, yeah, I just told Royce you should come to the event. He's like, well, Royce hit me up. And now he's coming to volunteer. I was like, hell yeah, I can't wait to see this dude. I've only met him one time. And Royce came, and I remember he was eating a watermelon, like a quarter of a watermelon with a fork, and doing push-ups. And I'm like, this man is just, he's on another level. He is just enjoying the hell out of the day. Got to talk to him a bit more there. Found out he's kind of he's a year ahead of me. He's just traveling around finding his spot in the world without a super strict calendar or anything like that. Big on activism. And I had said, well, why don't you come hang out in Tampa some? And then he did. He just showed up. You know, I try to think the best in people, but a lot of people will tell you they're going to do things and then they don't follow through. But Royce didn't. He followed through. He showed up, and we hung out for like a week. And I'll be honest, by hanging out, I mean, he stayed with me and he helped support everything I was doing. He gave me a lot of his time and his energy and his effort, and it made me realize I need help. I really need help. I'm trying to do so much, and there's only so much one person can do. So Royce left and did some activism. He came back, and he's just been so generous with his time. Even right now, he's driving so that when I'm not filming this video, that I can work the whole way back, the whole 2-hour drive. And I just want to say, like, I'm starting to view myself as a business more, and I'm realizing that to scale a business, you need help. You can't do any of this alone. And Royce is now gonna take me to this dentist appointment and take me to get this head tattoo, and then he's gonna be off doing some more activism. And we got traffic. Oh boy. Well, I meant to record it for y'all when it was happening, but I guess I can play it back for you. Head tattoo update. You guys did it. I appreciate y'all so much. Editing the video. I was gonna do this if we raised them up. Putting it up there, showing y'all that I'm actually doing this. So some of y'all have seen this video already prior to this video that we're in right now. It's like video inception. So yeah, we're 47 minutes out from the dentist, and then 4 hours out from the tattoo. Cannot wait. But I'm gonna have a little food stop. Frenchmen Street Food. We are coming to you, dude. Alrighty, so we have liftoff. No, that's something else. We have food. But before we get the food, I got my digestion cocktail here, and I got my cocktail of. I was like, oh no, I forgot them, but I can hear them. They're on the other side. I got my morning vitamins. If you want to know what I take, there's a video for that somewhere hidden in my YouTube channel. Go find it. It's like my morning supplements. But I take this, get my first meal in. Let's see, can we do this in one gulp? Man, I got a skill. I don't know where I could use that, but I guess every morning when I take my 40 pills. Oh, forgot a couple more. These are ones I can't mention, but bodybuilder things, because YouTube's a little bit picky about what I can do. Shout out to a beautiful, wonderful woman in my life, Allie, for the orange glow. Have you tried the orange glow, Royce? Royce is over here. Crop them out. Have you tried the orange glow, sir?
I've had the green one.
Oh, he had the green one. Well, I also call this Trump juice, because the orange glow of Trump. There's a smile. And then I'm gonna pair that. Woo, it's a little cold. It's on my leg. I got a giant True Nutrition protein pudding bowl with some cinnamon, walnuts, pretzel salt, and strawberries. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this down. This is meal one for the day. Then I'm gonna go get this the stitches taken out from my tooth extraction. And then we are on the way to see Frenchmen Street Food. This guy's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a whole video on it, bodybuilding vegan eats video, but put a couple snippets in here so you guys can get an idea of what you can get vegan food wise in Gainesville, Florida. All right, see you there. All right, well, I had to be me. I had to stop, fill up my awesome bodybuilding vegan mug from One to Save Many. The sun is just horrid, but you can go to Wawa and like fill this whole thing up for like, depending upon who checks you out. Sometimes I get it for free, or $1 or $2. I was prepared, I was gonna say smart, but I was prepared, and I had already put some soy milk and some sweetener in here so that I could just add any coffee from any coffee or any gas station. Somebody's getting pulled over. Anyways, Wawa though, I really like them because they offer alternative milks. I believe I didn't need it today, I didn't look, but last time I was here, I think they have almond milk. So if you're trying to be a vegan coffee connoisseur and get your blueberry special limited edition coffee and you need some almond milk, Wawa's got you covered. Shout out Wawa, you should sponsor this video. Alrighty, Royce is off and I am off to go see the dentist. Woohoo. I don't know how much recording I'm allowed to do in here, so it might not be a whole lot. I'm gonna ask though. I'm gonna ask if my dentist lady will let me record her for a moment. All right, we are done at the dentist. I didn't get any additional footage. If you love the dentist, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, just stay just right where you are, because I'm right there with you, wherever that is. And it's been a journey. I've probably been here 20 times in the last year and a half. I was actually really planning to have all my treatment done before my road trip at the end of 2022, and we're already planning appointments for the rest of 2024. I'll be back in 2 weeks to get a crown procedure started, but it's going to take probably 3 visits for that. I now have to go back and do an x-ray for implants and then actually get the implants and then probably have a follow-up. Like today was just a follow-up, and I live in Gainesville, and this is clearly, or maybe not clearly, the University of Florida, so that's a 2-hour drive. Luckily I had Senor Royce to help me, but yeah, it's just a lot. And a lot of money. I think I'm probably about $8 grand into this little venture here, but I guess that's what it takes to have teeth. I'm grateful that I have teeth. I'm grateful that I have you guys supporting me so that I can pay to get my teeth fixed and go from there. But yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty good dental patient. I fell asleep during my root canal, but then again, I'm just chronically exhausted. So everybody's been asking me, is this head tattoo, is it gonna hurt? It sounds like it's gonna hurt. It's a head tattoo, it's gotta hurt. I'm like, it doesn't hurt as much as my heart hurts for the 80 billion animals that get slaughtered for food every year. And also it probably, I mean, honestly, y'all, I train legs pretty hard. My legs are sore from training yesterday, and I think that my leg training is gonna hurt more than this head tattoo. Maybe these are big words, but we'll find out soon enough. Gonna go grab some grub and then get this head tatted. I'm hungry, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I think I might need to poop. This is Royce. He's filming. He's being my everything today. So this is Mama Thomas. I don't know. Have you been on my...
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Have you been on my... I don't know if you've been on... Oh yeah, you were on the Karma Farm video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, don't let me forget. I gotta change my shirt before we go get the tattoo. But let's head on over to Frenchmen Street Food. You probably will just get a couple snippets in this, but I'm gonna release a whole separate video on this guy. I trained at the same gym as him about a decade ago, and he told me it was his dream to open a food truck. And I was like, okay, dude, cool. 10 years later, I see him at a veg fest here in Gainesville, Florida. And he's running a vegan freaking food truck. And now he just got his brick and mortar location. So this is my first time here. This has a special spot in my heart because my dad loved fish. And the last place I took my dad to eat was actually Frenchmen Street Food to get a catfish burger or catfish sandwich. My dad actually said it was good. I believe he went back with you. And then they've been. So it's got a special spot in my heart, and now it's gonna be a special spot in my stomach.
Do you think I'm Tim?
No.
Well, thank you.
I was like, maybe.
Is that my dude?
There, bro.
I was like, something is different. The beard or this is my buddy Royce. He's gonna be filming today.
Hey there.
Royce, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
We're gonna be making a horizontal one for YouTube and then a vertical one for Instagram. So we'll have it all.
We just had a little courtyard meeting with our neighbors.
Okay.
We got everything set up ready to rock and roll. How you been?
That's the first time I've seen it.
Got the outline on you.
I know. I don't know if you see it on my other phone. I put it on. This is the first time I've seen it. Dude, it looks good.
Yeah, man.
Not gonna lie,
Nice and sharp.
it is a little painful, but
Dang.
it's for a good cause. I mean, what do you expect? It's the side of your damn head.
Is that enough, John?
And I will pick winners for Safe Pale Wallets.
I can't
and
talk.
also for
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that was enough.
replica from Wild Angel. And we actually have even more stuff that we will be
Eating eases some of the burden for us when we're going through all this emotional trauma. So you guys are amazing. I just want to say I love you all for helping Henry and for supporting Alex.
I don't know how to say it. Like,
Yeah, if you kind of just face this way just a little bit more. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
It happens around crypto. I am.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man. Thanks for doing that.
Hey.
That fundraiser.
Oh, well, of course, man. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have meant anything if it wasn't for you guys. And it's so funny because I was in Miami and literally got to Miami at like midnight, and I checked Instagram at 12:03. They posted events canceled. I looked at Sean. I'm like, "What are we gonna do?" He's like, "The universe will figure it out tomorrow." And I was like, "I was thinking the same thing." And when we called you, it was Saturday.
Yeah.
It's not even been a full week.
I know, dude. This happened so fast.
Not even been a full week, and we already got this done. I'm gonna show you a photo when I have one of my phones back. But I wanted to stop by. Wanted to get my painting. That shout out Allie. You don't know this yet, but this painting's going to you. Because she was one of the first people to donate. She donated $50, which is what you guys sell the paintings for. I was like, that's where I'm putting it.
That's amazing.
But so I got a couple sponsors here.
What is
Crave
this?
Superfood. Or Crave plant-based meals. They make, because I know you probably haven't stopped to eat today.
I have not eaten
We got
today.
a Polynesian tofu bowl with roasted Brussels sprouts.
Oh, man. What?
So there you go. They make amazing,
Thank
really
you.
fresh food down in Boca, and they're a sponsor for me. And they donated.
Did they
donated
really?
for Henry. Yeah.
No way.
So,
Thank you, Crave.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring that
This
out.
looks so good. I'm starving.
It's gonna be good for you. Good healthy food, keep you running. And then I think you'll really like these. I'm partnered with Super Team Foods. They make these crispy, not chewy, savory, not sweet protein bars. There's like 18 grams of protein in here, but no nuts, no gluten, no soy, all vegan. They got everything, a barbecue and a herb, and like you could put it on salads or eat it by itself.
I actually have eaten one of these before, and they are delicious.
Yeah.
I think I had a zesty BBQ one before.
There we go.
Yeah, and I ate it just by itself in my car. And
They're
it was
good.
Delicious.
They're lightweight. You go camping or whatever.
Thank you, man. This is super awesome. I love these things actually. This is sweet.
I'm gonna be working with them more. So, and I just got you some cards. So
Oh, cool.
It's got me and Brooke on.
Nice.
Do you want ice packs? You can have ice.
No, I am good. We've got plenty.
Okay, I'll take them with me. But anyways,
worries.
I just wanted to drop that off. And
Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate it, man. That's super nice of you to think of.
you gave me purpose and value and meaning for my life for this last week. So, thank you, bro.
Thanks, man.
Freaking Henry. So happy for him, man.
Yeah, I know the people on the recording can't see this, but
Oh,
look at him. He's
I know.
big zoomies.
I sent that to a few people today. Like, this is who you helped. This dog of a pig. Like, if you love dogs, you can love this pig, and you can love anything. So,
Hey.
all right, man.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. I appreciate
you,
it.
bro.
Love you too, man.
And for whoever said that you didn't think we were best friends, I hope this proves it. It's been a long day. So this is the final update on Henry, at least for me, at least for now. I would say it's been a massive success. We hit our original goal. Thanks to Nick, who offered to pledge $2,500 if we hit $2,500, which we did. And so now we've raised over $5,000 for Henry, and this has been a transformative experience for me. I did not expect this to happen. I am a self-proclaimed animal respecter, but not quite an animal lover. I'm not Alex. I'm not getting in the mud for these animals. Yeah, I tattooed the side of my head, but that came with this much personal risk. There was no chance I was gonna die during this tattoo. There was no chance that, somebody could hurt me, because I'm sure that there are times where they go to save these animals and the people that are abusing the animals or whatever, are just not the nicest people. And so what I did today was really not that much. And what I did today, I'm just a piece. It's like building a masterpiece or a puzzle or something bigger than yourself. If it wasn't for Alex with Karma Farm and his wife Kelly, if it wasn't for my tattoo artist, if it wasn't for Royce driving me down from Tampa, if it wasn't for my mom coming and bringing me a Coke, it took, if it wasn't for Sean behind the scenes, it took a lot of people. So this isn't just me. Like, I get to have the ink, like lucky me, but there's a lot more people, and everybody that donated. We probably had about 100 people that donated. And again, this has been a transformative experience. And to speak more on that, I started to feel like Henry is a lot more than just a pig. Henry is a face, a name, a life. We've now said Henry's worth $5,000-ish. If Henry's worth that, what about all the other pigs? What about the dogs, the cats, the cows, the fish? There's other animals out there that need our help. And so it's helped me reaffirm my why. I got to see Henry playing like a puppy, and it is cute. And so it's reaffirmed. This is kind of where my life needs to be, and I've had a number of these synchronicities, which is what my girlfriend Allie and I call them, where things just line up. For us, numbers have been lining up a lot lately. 222 is a big one. 333 is a big one. I don't know why. I'm not weird and like super about the numbers, but I will say today, the universe tipped its hat to me and said, "Oh, you're starting a tattoo? Well, I know you planned for 1 o'clock, but guess what? It's going to start at 2:22." And I got a text message to prove that. And then it finished at 3:33. And I have a text message to prove that. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but I'm choosing to view this as the universe is like, yep, you're on the right track. You're where you need to be. Which is funny, because this tattoo was supposed to be scheduled on the same day that I had my tooth extraction. But then the tooth extraction got moved, which then moved the tattoo. This was really painful. Really, really painful. And almost to the point where I said I needed a break. It's this close. But then I heard Live Freely speaking about how when they rescue these animals, they go through some trauma themselves because they don't always end in a true success. They've shown up on site to where animals have been shot in the face, but not killed, just injured. And I thought about this. What is the pain of this versus being shot in the face? And this is voluntary. Actually, I paid to do this. None of the fundraiser went to this. This came out of my own pocket. Shit. Bach, I need to pay you, bro. I paid the down payment, then I left. I need to pay you. I will do that as soon as I get home, sir. First, I need to ask you how much to pay you, and then I will. But I paid for this. A pig getting shot in the face just because it happens to be in the wrong place. So when I heard that, I wanted a break. I did not need a break. And so it's reaffirmed why I'm doing this. It's given me hope, yet again, for humanity. I've seen so many people step up and donate. I can't list y'all. I can't even remember all of y'all. I'd have to go through the list. There's over 70 people now. I've had some best friends donate. Shout out to just a couple people. Some of my best friends from high school donated. My ex-girlfriend, when I was 16 and 17 years old, she donated. She's across the entire country. My coach donated. People that aren't vegan donated. Dog lovers that aren't vegan donated. Maybe this will start to align their actions with their words and with their thoughts. Because if you're donating to save Henry, you're saying all lives matter, including Henry's. And so maybe we can save some more. You know, every one counts. Every $1 counts. The fundraiser is still live because Henry's going to need care for the rest of his life. I know Alex, I'll clue you guys in. Henry didn't need this money for his surgery. He didn't. That surgery was already paid for by Alex. He put it on his credit card, his personal card. He said, we're going to save this pig's life no matter what. And this was to pay him back so that he didn't have to go into debt on top of already being in debt for this sanctuary. So, Alex, you have such a heart of gold. Thank you, everyone. I'm so humbly grateful for this opportunity. I will say I almost felt midway through like, oh, I'm stealing people's money. Like, I'm taking. But then I realized that a friend introduced me to donating to charity. And that's been one of the most fulfilling aspects of my life is giving back. And so I didn't take from these people. I didn't take from anybody that didn't want to. I opened a door for people to be generous and to give back. And a lot of people took up that opportunity. And I'm grateful for every one of you that did. I hope to do more of this. I feel the universe is just giving me all these little signs that, yeah, dude, this is what we want you to do. I also got to stop by Frenchmen Street Food in Gainesville, Florida. It's funny because 10 years ago, I knew him from the gym. I knew Tim from the gym, and he told me, one day I'm going to start a restaurant. And 10 years later, there he is. He's doing it. He's got his own vegan restaurant. And it holds a special spot in my heart because that was the last place that I had a meal with my dad at that wasn't in the hospital. He got to serve my dad the last meal before we knew he had cancer that I was able to take him out to dinner with. And so, Tam, you always have a spot in my heart, brother. A hand, a spot in my stomach. Definitely a spot in my heart. I want to say today's been a hard day. I had Royce with me on the way from Tampa to Gainesville, and now you can tell I'm the one behind the wheel. No more Royce. Royce is on to his next venture. He's off doing some animal activism. I couldn't be more proud of him. He's a guy that, you know, his actions line up to his words. He wants to save animals, and he's going out there to do it the way he best knows how. That leaves me a little short-handed. It's going to be hard doing this on my own for a bit, but I'll manage. It made me grateful for the time that I had with him. I got to watch my mom cry today, and that hurt. It hurts me to put my mom in a place of pain. She's got a big heart, and this tattoo hurt, and I know she could feel it. She's like me. She's empathetic. That's why she was a social worker, why she devoted her life to raising kids, not just us, but she raised deaf and blind kids and got them ready for school. And I remember being a kid and so frustrated that my mom was on the phone with these other parents. Like, I wanted time with my mom, but she was helping teaching these parents how to teach their kids how to go to school when they were deaf or when they were blind. And like, even now, my mom still adopts children. Shout out Andrew. Anybody that needs help, my mom's there for them. But she was there for me today, and she was crying because she could see the pain that this tattoo was causing, and that choked me up a bit. But I told her if it wasn't painful and it wasn't extreme, then it wasn't meaningful. I'm glad it was painful. I'm glad it hurt as bad as it did. This fucking hurt. Like, I'm not joking at all. I tried to lay there. Allie, I love you. Thank you for trying to teach me how to do breath work. I tried. There were some times where I just held my breath. But it mattered. It mattered to me. And it reminds me why I'm doing this. And I was going to get this tattoo either way, guys. I had already booked this appointment over a month ago. It was when I went to go speak Saturday in Miami, drove the whole way there, and due to bad weather, the event got canceled. That Saturday morning, I woke up and I said, well, Sean, what are we going to do instead? And we started getting on the phone, calling people to do a fundraiser. And Alex with Karma Farm was the one who answered my phone call and said he would do it. And so I said, look, fuck it. I'm getting this tattoo either way. Let's make a donation. Let's make a fundraiser. Let's give people an opportunity to step up. And let's save Henry. Like, you clearly need the help. You're already in personal debt, and you and your house is filled with 35 animals. I went inside today. I had not been inside his house before. I didn't know there were more animals inside, literally like taking up most of their living space. These people have such a big heart, they don't turn anything away. I get it. And that brings me to my next revelation. I've always really liked Batman, and I think I relate in the most humble way possible to Bruce Wayne. If you know about superheroes, Bruce Wayne isn't a superhero. He just has some talents that he can apply himself to, and to protect, I guess, the people around him. He dresses up as Batman at night and goes out and tries to save the world. I feel like I'm not an expert on the comics and stuff, so guys, don't kill me if I'm off a little bit here, but Batman doesn't always know when to go back to Bruce Wayne. And he'll put on the cape, he'll put on the mask, and he'll stay out all night trying to save the world. And I see that with Alex. Alex does not sleep. His wife told me he slept 2 hours in the last 2 days. And I get it, brother. I get it. On my last, how do I say this without YouTube shutting me down again? On my last experience where I had a little bit of mind-altering substances and I was going for a journey, I looked at Allie and I said, am I wasting my life? Is all of this meaningless? And she's like, you do so much. And I said, it's never enough. And she's like, what do you mean it's not enough? And I said, it's just not enough. It's never enough. Because just like Bruce Wayne, he can't stop being Batman because somebody needs to go save these people. He just keeps doing it. And I had this thought, this vision of myself standing with like a big bag on the side of a cliff. And there's people at the top of that cliff throwing animals off, killing them, just throwing them off the cliff. And they're like, oh, well, if you want, you can hold them. And so I hold out the bag, like, yeah, please. Like, I don't want them to die. And now there's 20 animals in the bag, 30 animals in the bag, 40 animals in the bag. And it's starting to get heavy, 45. And I'm getting tired. And they're like, well, we're going to throw this one off the cliff unless you want it. Can you take one more? And I say, I'll take one more. And they say, how about one more? I say, I'll take one more. And they say, how about one more? I say, I'll don't kill that one. I'll take one more. But my arms are tired, guys. I'm tired. I've been working some really long days. I don't know when to say no. I'm just like Alex. I don't know when to stop. And Allie and Kelly, Alex's wife, are smart enough and clairvoyant enough to say, hey, there's still going to be that hill with the animals being thrown off of it tomorrow. You better get some sleep so you can do this again. And they're right. It's not a battle that's going to be won in a day or in a tattoo session. It's going to go for a long time. I'm tying this back into the whole Bruce Wayne Batman thing. One, Batman's not Superman. Superman doesn't face any personal risk or injury by doing what he does. He can't die unless there's kryptonite, but he's going to be okay. It's Batman that might die trying to do what he needs to do. And I feel for Batman because I feel like Batman's only going to stop once he's dead. And yeah, he still has the Bruce Wayne when he hangs up the cape. I feel like for me, this tattoo is almost, I can't hang this up now. I've super glued the mask on and it's not coming off. So while I am John Thomas, and that's me, it's not really who the people are going to remember or care to remember. It's not going to, John Thomas isn't going to change the world. I feel like the bodybuilding vegan can. And so I'm playing a role with you guys. This isn't who I wanted to be. I never wanted to have a big platform or to like be an influencer or to have a mohawk. Like I feel like I've become what I need to be to get the job done. Thank you for listening, whoever's still here. I'm so grateful. Please don't take this as me like being ungrateful. I'm so grateful I'm in this position. Becoming vegan and finding the gym were probably two of the best decisions of my life, my entire life. It's surrounded me with the best people in the world, the people that have an ability to make a change, the people that are going to make this a better place. And seeing all the kindness and generosity this week, I think we can do it. I think we can save the world. We're going to have to work a lot harder. We're going to have to put it out there a lot more. Y'all are going to have to wear some more vegan shirts, donate to some more charities. Put your money where your mouths are. But yeah, I appreciate you all. I think this is going to be it for a minute. I think I'm going to take a 24-hour break from social media. Try and recover a little bit. Try and give some time in person to the people that are really close to my heart. And with that, I have no service, so I'm sorry. With that, I hope you guys have the best night ever. If you haven't donated, please donate. We're still trying to help Alex because there's a lot more animals that need to be saved. So I think this is going to be it, guys. I'm sorry, my connection is not great on the way home, but I wanted to get this out. So I love you all. Have the best night ever. You thought I was going to forget, didn't you? Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, and most importantly of all, send it to your best friend, send it to your mom, to your dad, to your kids, to your ex, and to Alex's goats. Bodybuilding Vegan.